A weekend of chaos and drama in Russia. Mercenaries declared a mutiny and then called it off in under 24 hours. Yevgeny Prigozhin issued a call for rebellion, the head of the Wagner mercenary group, accusing top Russian military commanders of gross mismanagement of the war in Ukraine. Then Prigozhin released video of an alleged Russian airstrike on a Wagner camp in Ukraine, demanding revenge.
What's going on, guys? I wanted to jump on here and talk about some developing news, all right? Now, this news revolves around the Wagner Group. If you guys aren't familiar, guys, the Wagner Group is a private military company based out of Russia. For the last decade or so, this group has been doing a lot of work for President Putin and Russia, most noticeably in Syria and also all around the world where Russia has any interest. Most recently, the group was in Ukraine, guys, doing work. And while they were there, they got attacked by their own soldiers. Now, this can happen for two separate reasons. Reason number one, it was an accident, right? No harm done. It happens on the battlefield all the time. We make mistakes. Reason number two, Putin, being a smart individual, got wind of a uprising, got wind of a rebellion, and he took proper steps to destroy the group before it can overthrow him and kill him. Now, being a military man, I'm going with option two. All right, I've seen this play out over and over again. So Putin, knowing that this might come or this is a strong possibility, he had his forces, the Russian soldiers, attack the bases of the Wagner Group in Ukraine in an attempt to pretty much destroy the group. All right. Now, guys, this is all what I think is going on. I'm not saying it's what actually took place. This is all my opinion and my thoughts on what possibly could be going on. All right. So the bases got attacked and they lost a few soldiers here and there. Now, the Wagner Group commander, being an old buddy of Putin, he probably knows Putin better than anybody on this planet. Right. He knows how he thinks. So he decides to mount a counteroffensive, pull his guys out of Ukraine, and he starts marching them towards the capital in Russia. So why is this important, guys? So this is important because it further weakens Russia, all right? Putin is very vulnerable right now, right? Because the Wagner Group was kind of like his henchmen that kept everybody at bay, especially in Russia. Because if you think of it, the Wagner Group is similar to a Blackwater, right? Comprised mostly of ex-special forces soldiers, convicts, and spies. With Putin turning against the Wagner Group, now he no longer has those pit bulls that he can release at any given time around the world, which makes him that much more vulnerable, guys. This is a big blow for Putin and for Russia. While Wagner Group was moving towards the capital, a deal was brokered by Belarus and they pulled off. Now, based on what I've read, the group is now going to relocate to Belarus, and all is good in Russia. And that is it, guys. Based on what I've read, if I missed out any detail, please fill us in or please let me know in the comment section below, guys. So what are my thoughts on this, right? As a former military guy, again, I gave you guys why I think this is happening. And I think that it is pretty accurate, right? Now, Putin being the ruthless leader he is, he has two options. Because what he can't do is leave the Wagner Group intact, because he took a shot and he missed. This will forever be in the mind of the owner of the Wagner Group, right? And again, no one knows Putin better than that dude, right? Because they came up with this company together and they had an intent, they had, missions, and they had guidance as far as what this group was supposed to be for. So when Putin took a shot and he missed, now all he did was create an additional enemy. And me being a Green Beret, my fellow Green Berets out there, without putting out any strategy, you guys know what time it is, right? So Putin also being smart, he knows what the Wagner Group now can do. Whether they go work with somebody else and organize another rebellion, come into Russia and overthrow him or possibly kill him, he's going to take the proper steps to make sure that that doesn't happen. Right? And if this happened, guys, you heard it here on this channel first, right? The commander of the Wagner Group, he's going to end up dead, right? This is just me thinking as if I was in Putin's shoes. Because if he doesn't kill that dude, like, he's going to come back at him again, right? So Putin's probably going to kill the head of the Wagner group, disband the Wagner group, right? Probably put most of those dudes in jail for what they did, because that's considered treason, right? And in Russia, like, treason is punishable by death. So he's probably going to have to disband that entire group, recreate another entity, because those guys were doing work for him. They were doing good work, even though they were no match for the US. They were still doing work for Putin around the world, and he needs that, right? So he's going to have to recreate another group and put somebody else in charge that's loyal to him, so he can keep doing dirt around the world. That's probably what's going to happen. All right. And as a military dude, as a Green Beret, I've seen this unfold a lot of time. He has to do this in order to sleep good at night. All right. Now, I'm not giving Putin advice. I'm just wargaming on what I would do if I was in his shoes. Right. Now, if I was the owner of the Wagner group, if I was the dude in charge, knowing Putin and knowing how ruthless he is, I know what's coming. So if I was him, what would I do? Dude, I would fucking run to the closest CIA operative out there and fucking drop my drawers and tell him, hey, I'm bending over. Fuck me however you want. Let's get this done, because if you don't help me, I'm fucking a dead man. All right? And then based on what they work out, then they can go to work to get rid of Putin. But that's what I see happening, guys. Eager to hear what you guys think. What do you guys think is going to happen? How do you guys think this is going to play out? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.